All right, how's it going too? It's a bit windy today, but it's nice because it's hot. So I ain't complaining. But we did something new. I had a, I don't know if you ever seen it, but I had a Nova body slash rubber tire stock body. I mean stock chassis. I wasn't doing nothing with it, just hanging on the wall. And I said, you know what? Let me convert it back to a Bandit. So right now we're gonna just see how it performs. It's on 2S right now. I plan on running it on 3S. I honestly think this is 4300 kV. This is the old 4-pole motor. So this is like, you know, the tiny pinion 3.5 or whatever it is. But we're using some I know I need some smaller wheels. We're using the accelerates. I eliminated the front shocks. I feel because if I test here, I was gonna eliminate the rear, but I got the rear for now, just because it might need to go over the hump. So the wheelie bar I do not plan on staying with. I plan on getting an underneath wheelie bar. That might be the best bet. This is just what I had. This was put together today, testing today. Board, random, whatever you want to call it. Now the RS4, what I did was drop the gearing, and I also I have like 4 sets of these wheelie bars, different lengths. I put the longest one. I want to see if that helps. We're not gonna run it on prep. We're just gonna do a few hits on dry tire just to make sure that the bar is working and the car, see what the speeds is, because I'll probably run this in bracket. If I don't run this in bracket, we'll see which one is more consistent. To me, this one has, so I geared it back down just to see. We got a race coming up this Sunday. So just want to mess around with a few things on the tree and go from there. So y'all stay tuned. Let me get these cars ready. Alright, in case you're wondering, it's the setup I have in here. I had to cut the chassis right here, put a 6S Bomber Monster in there. 3S, this should be fine. I think this is the one that was giving me a hiccup off the line, but we'll see. I do have timing. It's maxed out on timing. It has all 45 degrees, and I have it set on an RPM. So this is not a 43, it's a 57 with either or rotor. So if it's a 43, it has a 57 rotor in there, and if it's a 57, it has the 43 rotor. So yeah, this is pretty much the setup. It's a stock chassis. I think I brung adjustables because I think I brung the wrench to adjust this because I believe that this might hit the floor. It really has no travel, so if it's too low, I could adjust it. But that's pretty much the only tool I brung. So let's hope that this test go good. So let me go ahead and set this up. All right, YouTube, I'm not even sure how much of that I got, but let's go ahead and drag it, start it. I did a little trim. I was saying that my servo is a garbage servo. It's like a stock HPI servo. What I had laying around, I threw in there. Gonna need a better servo, so I might have problems keeping the car straight. So let's see what happens. That's on 2S, y'all. I probably didn't even go all the way down. I was driving the car, that was a problem. Sorry about that. So we got 3.4 at 38. Alright. Might have to change the spur because the tire diameter is way different. So it's like dropping the gearing big time. So let's see if we could keep it at least straight this time and go from there. I would like to eventually try it on prep, but not right now. Drag, start, see what happens. That wasn't a bad pass. I mean, after more power, look, see, I'm fighting the steering right now. It's like, definitely need a better servo. It's not wheeling, which is a good thing. Let's read it. 2.9 at 43. So we definitely gonna need more mile an hour. Hopefully y'all seeing that. Remember, this is, I'm gonna do a hit on 3S. This 2S is just to see if the car is going straight. So I'm probably gonna have to turn it down because there is a lot of spinning going on, but that's where a better remote comes into play. So without changing anything, I'm just gonna turn it down in the remote and see if we get a better ET. Start at like 8%. I am getting a little pulling to the left, and I believe that's because that left wheelie bar is hitting the floor first. That's why I rather a single wheel. So, see what happens. That is at 8%. That wasn't too bad. I mean, I gotta go back and check the video. I'd be more concerned about driving than anything, so I gotta go back and check the video. It's me fighting this car to drive back straight. All because the steering just messed up. I need a new servo. But let's read it. 2943. So it didn't go slower. It sounded like it came out better to me. But I get one more hit and then we'll go to 3S. Alright, YouTube, start. Brakes is kind of up too high, so when I do hit it, it's like spinning out. So I could imagine on 3S it's gonna be the same. 3.0 at 43. So I'm topping out at 43. Ain't bad. We're gonna need more mile an hour. So that actually was a good bracket car, to be honest. But I'm gonna do one more hit because I want to go back to the 8 and see if I run that same number I just did last time, just to see if it would be good in bracket or I'm fooling myself. All right, start. I think it was a 2990. I did overcorrect just now, so that was my fault. Once I get a better servo in here, I know I'll be alright. I'm gonna fight with it today, but new servo coming. Oh, look at the wheel just came on. I don't even think I could try it on 3S now. Alright, YouTube, we lost the wheel nut. That ain't nothing. Read 3.0 at 9. It actually went faster in mile an hour, 44, and it did the same time. So maybe the battery's dumping, but anyway, I'm about to borrow a nut off of this because I know I'm not gonna find that one. I'm gonna borrow a nut and I'm gonna get one hit on 3S and see what happens. See if it even gets off the line. Alright, YouTube, we got it set up. I did turn it down in the remote only for the simple fact is I know the hit is gonna be harder. So let's see. I was actually dead straight. A lot of spinning. Getting out of there. Let's read it. So we got 2.8 at 47. That's all because I left off that line so slow. Let's do a 20% hit, see what happens. Drag. Turn the brake down just a little bit more. Alright, see what happens, y'all. Start. I couldn't even control it just now. I was trying to turn out of it so much. If I would have stayed in, I know I would have crashed. That wheelie bar wheel on the floor. 3.0. So we ain't getting no better with the 3S. I'm gonna turn it up to 100 now. Alright, YouTube, let's do it. 100% 3S. car sounded like it was balling for gearing all the way down there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sound like it said, give me more gearing. So we got a 2.7 at 49. I think my best bet is to drop that spur. The pinion ain't gonna give me what I want. So especially on 3S. Let's do one more on 3S and then call it a wrap. Probably get some hits with the RS4. Right. Set up. Start. See what happens, y'all. We got some work to do. Definitely need to start with a better steering servo though. Definitely need to start with a better steering servo. 278 at 47. I was gonna say let me do a speed run, but I'm not even gonna chance it. I'm gonna just bring out the RS4 and do some hits. I know what I gotta do. I just wanted to, you know, give it its maiden voyage run. So I know it ain't got enough power because we ain't even leaving no stripes down. You know? So alright y'all, we'll get back to y'all. Let's get the RS4 out. Alright, start recording. Let's go back to the GNSS. We're gonna drag. I'm gonna set that. I don't want to keep the tablet in the sun too long today. It's too hot out. I think that might be good. Let's see what happens. Alright, steering trim, turn that down. Start. I ain't looking for it to be faster. I'm just making sure everything is working. Might have had the percentage turned down. Let me check. Yeah, I had it on 18 right there. So read 248 at 61. Not bad. Let's actually turn it up because 61, I was getting 60 something with the other gearing. And it sounded like it was picking up in the big end. Alright, let's see what happens. Drag. This is on 2S. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's check the other one. Let's see what that says. Connect. Stop recording. Download. I'll bring you right back. Alright, YouTube. So we got a 234 with that hit. So let's do it at this 100% and see what happens. I'm going to actually delete it so we can get it quick. Alright. Everything's set up. This is at 100% right here. So let's see what happens. I did not mean to do that. Hopefully that did not start my time for the other one. So let's see. Start. Read 239 at 63. What I am now gonna do is check the logs. Not right now because I don't have the computer, but I need to check the logs because with the gearing, I went down about 6 teeth on this car. And I'm pretty much getting the same mile an hour I was with the other gearing. So maybe I can feed it more timing and get more. I definitely need to change the spur. That's where I'm gonna get my mile an hour at. But 239, let's see what the other one gave us, even if it even read. Stop recording, download. Should download fast. It probably didn't because I had bumped it. It says it did. Let's see. It's custom. Gave me a 223. It's not bad. I'll say what, I don't know, I can't even say that. start recording. Drag. Let's see what it do again. Alright, let's go here with it. So far the wheelie bar seems to be working. I'll know once I'm on prep, because that's where it would help at. Be able to lay down more power from the start. So let's check it again. Alright, read 238 at 62. So we on good with the mile an hour. Not too bad. I think I still need to drop that spur. That's why I'm playing with fire. Also need to check the log to see if I can feed it more timer, because that will help as well. But I mean, it's still in the same where it was. Even we got the other one to check as well. Stop recording. Download. Should be 2 2s, I would assume. We'll get one more to see what else it does. But no, I thought I messed up. Alright, this is 848, so I messed up that one. So how I'm gonna do? Alright, let's start the recording. Drag. Let's see if we can keep the car straight. Alright, y'all. See what happens. Read 248 at 62. I know we was getting 239, so the car might have slowed down. Let's try a 3S hit and then call it a wrap. 220. I actually went faster that run. That's crazy. Alright, one more. Let's just do it with a 3S. I'm gonna try it again, but I probably won't even show the numbers. Read 238, back to the 238, so that's consistent. Back. $222. Not bad. Mile an hour isn't bad either, so we'll work on it. Consistent 62. It only has about 22 degrees of timing in it, so let's try the 3S and see if we even get down. Start. Hopefully I read on the other one too. I had to get off of that. Alright. $228 at 70. $239 at 70. 218. I'm gonna track it right now. $69.